how some people don't feel guilt for the action that they do is fucking insane. I was on the beach here and there was this black guy with his black girlfriend just stopping, taking his shoes off, putting a bag down where they ate before, and just continue walking with the bag still sitting on the beach. And I call, hey, you forgot your bag. And he turned around like, no, I didn't forget it. I left it there. I was like, you can't leave your trash on the beach. And he said, you throw it away. And I'm like, if everyone would leave their trash on the beach, how would the beach look? And mind you, the trash bag, I'm not joking. There's like trash bags everywhere. Trash cans everywhere here. There's a trash can that was like,
buddy, I gotta stop you there. Yeah, this is definitely triggering for me because one of my greatest pet peeves in life is a litterer. Now, I used to think to myself, maybe I'm just too petty, right? Do I care too much about this? But then I lived in the city and I worked in the city. And I realized that not only was I not serious enough about the issue, but I really had to start putting my foot down to where I would see people littering in the same way that this dude did. Whether you're a kid or a grown-ass adult, which unfortunately, there are lots of grown-ass adults doing exactly this. I'm talking about, I've seen people with a full meal in a damn container, like a to-go container, a whole half sandwich, about to jump into a train and just throw the whole entire thing out and walk on. Like it's honky-dory. Kids inside of their school and just throw a bottle out the little fence area. And I happen to be walking by and I threw that joint right back in. I said, excuse me? What is this? He saw me through. I'm so sorry. Oh, I'm so sorry. And I can't help but notice that it is specific demographics of people who are like this. You don't go into most suburbs or most, connected small towns and things of that nature and see people who move that way into rural areas where people actually give a damn. If you go into, crack infested areas or whatever, you're going to see more of that type of behavior. But there is a specific sort of mindset that would lead somebody to trash their own environment, trash any environment. Like, I don't even know what would have to go through your head in order to just throw something. I'm talking about like a little package of something. And I see people doing it in front of their kids. I'm talking about you're the adult and you're doing this in front of your kid. What the hell is wrong with you? I believe it speaks to the moral compass of that person. I know it sounds, I don't know, but they could be a good person. How is a good person taking a whole ass package and just throwing it out? A whole box of whatever, bottle, boom, just like it's nothing. Now, they didn't even set, at least these ones on the beach, I guess they set it, right? Oh, it's nice because they set it down and they keep walking while there's trash bags all around them.
not even, I think, 7 meters. 7 meters away, and there was another one next 15 meters away. He didn't feel guilt at all. You cannot defend these people because guess what? You think they not only going to be guilty, not feeling guilty about putting their trash away? No, they also don't feel guilty about stealing your phone. And you want to stay away from these people. And there's always the...
This is called We're Tired. I hope y'all saw this. This is We're Tired. This is a collective conscious thing that's taking place right now. It ain't just him. Because as y'all listen to this right now, you're in two camps. One side is you're too serious. And it's probably because you're a littering mother hush your mouth. You're either triggered and offended because you do this, or you're on the other side of this is disgusting behavior. You see people complaining about living in filth, right? I live in the projects, I live in the hood, I live in this, whatever it is, but yet you are contributing to the filth. There are countries which are like this. Again, I've never been to India, but I see a lot of videos online. And let's just say there's a mentality there where I'm like, a filthy mind produces a filthy external. Your environment is going to be a projection. I'm not saying I'm the most orderly at all times, but I'm going to do my best to keep it clean. I'm not, I look not to even eat in this room. I did a few times and I was like, No, we're not going to do that. We're not going to get away with that. Go to the kitchen or go to wherever it is that you pick up your meal, then come back and do what you're doing here. Respect your environment. And when you're done, you throw it away. We learned that at 2-3 years old. When you're done with it, throw it away. If you are 5 years old and you're still chucking things on the ground or whatever it is, that is called delayed, or it's called, it's called retardation. That's what it's called. That's the word I'm looking for. Your development has been retarded at some level. I'm not even trying to be funny about it. There's somewhere where the developmental stages of going from child or toddler to adolescent, there was a disconnect, let alone to adult, a complete disconnect. I can't trust anybody who litters like that. So let's go ahead and listen to the rest of this, because we feel you. We feel you, my guy. We feel you, bro.
Trash away. No, they also don't feel guilty about stealing your phone. And you want to stay away from these people.
Yes.
And there's always the gaslighters, spiritual people. No, we all the same. We're not fucking all the same. Stop fucking lying and stop fucking gaslighting us.
So I'm guessing he's part of the quote unquote spiritual community. I used to be very much so in that community per se. Spiritual elitism. And that's when you catch, hey man, we're all this together, man. You don't want to judge, man. It's like, you just got to let things be. Absolutely the hell now. I'm going to let you be over there and me be over here, but I'm going to call that behavior out. And he's right. Like sometimes it's not even worth getting into the argument of conflict. And a lot of wise people do this. You just walk away, not because, like, you might pick the trash up, right? Hopefully not because, not because you're a people pleaser or nothing of that nature, but maybe you're discerning enough to say this person might actually be kind of threatening. They might be kind of dangerous. They might just pop off for nothing. They want to throw hands just because you called out something that is just basic human decency. Excuse me, sir. Can you please pick up the trash that is yours? It's real simple. Excuse me, sir. The trash that is here, it came from you. May you please, as the owner of this trash, put it away into the trash can. Designated area for the trash. I know, trust me, I know I'm going off on this, but it's a real life pet peeve, and it's been something I wanted to just get off my damn chest. And so to know that there are other people who are thinking in the same way, thank God. What kind of society would we live in if it's just infested with trash? That's why when people think about like Japan or some of these Taiwan or whatever type of countries, they think to themselves, "Oh, what a beautiful place! What a beautiful place!" Yeah, because some of these places you're going to get your ass locked up for littering for real. Like, you will be arrested for littering. Whereas here, especially a place like California where I grew up, the bluest of the blue. Let's give the dope fiends more dope to shoot up. Let's give them syringes. Let's give them whatever. Oh yeah, I know they're, throwing their junk all over. They're defecating on the streets. Actually, I'm not even making this up. I'm not creative enough to make that up. They're literally defecating in the streets. They're defecating in the streets. Doo-doo here, doo-doo there, doo-doo everywhere. Vote for me, Gavin Newsom. Unbelievable. So, yeah, shout out to you. Continue to tell the truth and stay the hell away from them. And, that's one of the reasons why I look to be wealthy. Is first and foremost, I believe that we all have, in this Western culture, we have the opportunity to build wealth. But one of the main reasons is freedom. And one of those main freedoms is freedom of where I live. I want to live in better and better neighborhoods, better and better places. You understand me? The wealthier the neighborhood, the more trees you have. The wealthier the neighborhood, the fresher the air is. The wealthier the neighborhood, the less trash and all that sort of stuff. Little beach towns and things of that nature. Those type of places, absolutely. I would pay to get away from those types of folks, period. Unapologetically. Appreciate you guys for tuning in. Now, if you'd like to stay around, make sure to click that little subscribe button down there. Or you can show some love by going to the description below and clicking on the button titled Buy Me a Coffee. Leave a little something there, or click on the Cash App. Leave a little something here. Till the next time, peace.
I fell in love with the sunshine. I fell in love with the light. I fell in love with the full moon. I fell in love with the night. I can see the light again. I can see the the light. You can see the life in him illuminate the night. I know the time is taking. A 365, that's a full rotation. I see you looking up, you know them constellations. Constantly gazing like house of praises, you get to praising.